Hello, so today I'm reviewing Elysium. The storyline of Elysium is it's the year 2154. The wealthy are living on a man-made space station called Elysium, and then the not-so-wealthy are living down on Earth where it's just complete ruins, it's horrible, there's slums, it's just a complete wreck. And Matt Damon is living down on here, and he wants to try and get to Elysium for a reason that you haven't seen in the trailers, and I'm not really going to go into that because that would be a massive spoiler. But I'm glad I didn't go away what's wrong with him in like things that are wrong with him and stuff in the trailer. So there's a reason he wants to get to Elysium and he wants to change things. So this is directed by Neil Blomkamp. Blomkamp, I think say his name Blomkamp or Blomkamp or yeah, just Blomkamp. I'm going to say his name like that, who directed District 9. I was a fan of District 9. I really did love District 9. I thought it was a great film. And there's the same guy in this. I'm sorry, I have to look on my phone because I've forgotten his name. How to say it? Charlotte Copley. Charlotte Copley plays Kruger in this, more the sort of the villain in this who's against Matt Damon. And he was the good guy in this. He was the good guy in District 9. He was the nice guy, but in this he's someone that you really hate. And then Jodie Foster lives up on Elysium. She's more of like the president of Elysium. She is the one that runs everything that's happening there. And she's the one that stops people from Earth getting up there and stuff. Matt Damon is brilliant in this film. Jodie Foster, she did this British accent, and I think she didn't need to do a British accent for this. I think she just done her normal accent, because at one point she's saying something, and she says this one word, and her accent pushes through, and I was just like, that's a bit weird. Charlotte Copley, I'm saying his name completely wrong, and I know it, Copley. He is brilliant as a villain. Matt Damon, you feel for him in this. You're on his side the whole time. You want him to get to Elysium. You want him to do this stuff. And he's just badass in this film. He has this, like, machinery attached to him. It's in his bones and it's in his skin, and it makes him stronger. And just the whole design of this film is incredible. Neil Blomkamp did an excellent job with the District 9, with, like, the robots and the machines. That massive robot at the end of District 9 and the aliens and stuff, and the prawns. He just did an excellent design with that film. And in this, Elysium is just designed so amazingly. And then when you back down enough, the ruins it's realistic. Like, it's a sci-fi film, but you believed it. You believed that all these ruins were here, and you believed that these people were having a hard life, and so many people wanted to get up to Elysium. And the reason people want to get to Elysium is because there's a machine there that can heal anything, any disease, any illness, anything bad thing that you have. This machine will get rid of it. And there's like, Matt Damon wants to get up there for things that weren't given away in the trailer. I'm so happy they didn't give away that in the trailer. Matt Damon just makes this whole film flow so well. He is brilliant in this film. And just the action in this film is great. Like, it's some really great action scenes. One thing I'm a bit let down by is that there's shaky cam in this film. And it was like really horrible, like shaky cam. Like, it's not so bad. Like, with some films where you really can't like know what's going on. There's like, you sort of know what's going on in points, but there's one scene where it's really shaky and like they're flipping each other and stuff, and I was just like, not sure what's going on here. I didn't know who was fighting who was who and stuff, and I just wish they would sort of stop with the shaky cam in some films. Elysium is a beautiful place. There's some really beautiful cinematography on one part of this, and just this whole film flows really well. There's one part that just put a massive smile on my face. This little girl tells a story, and it was just beautiful, and there's something that Matt Damon's character then says at the end, and it was just like, that is perfect, that part. This, I'm not going to go and compare it to District 9. There's like, with some of the robots, they look like some of the stuff that's in District 9, some of the design looks like stuff that's in District 9, but this is a completely different film. I did post on Twitter saying it's not as good as District 9, but I'm not going to compare it to that because it's a different film. But it's still pretty incredible to me. I am going to give this a 9 out of 10 because Elysium was still incredible to me, and I loved it. And this is a film that I was like really excited for. I've been excited for it for ages. We've had so many shitty films for cinema, and I feel that this is an excellent film to end the summer. Like, this just flowed nicely. You were on Matt Damon's character's side. You wanted him to get through everything. You were with him with all these fights. There's really some incredibly gory parts in this. There's like one scene where I was like, whoa, didn't expect that to happen. There's something with the grenade that happens, and I was just like, whoa, that was not what I was expecting. I'm someone that watches a lot of gory films, but there's some gory parts in this, and it's only a 15, and they got away with some incredibly like crazy parts for a 15. So Elysium, 9 out of 10 from me. If you have seen it, did you enjoy it, or are you going to see it, and are you excited to see it? Like, I'm just going to say, go and see it. This is a sci-fi film you need to see this year. This has just blown me away with like every other film I've seen this year. I've seen some really bad films this year, and this is just like, it's almost in my favourite films this year. I just don't know what's gonna I don't know what's gonna beat this next, because there's so many films coming out soon at the end of this year. So Elysium, great film, really enjoyed it, and yeah, just let's speak about it in the comments if you've seen it, and just go and see it. I'm out of breath because I was just like, I don't really have anything bad to say about this film. It's just the shaky cam parts were a bit annoying, but altogether, this is a sci-fi film that felt realistic. You believed it with the ruins and everything. So with the ruins of Earth, you believed that these people lived in, and there's the poor people and the wealthy people, and it was a believable sci-fi film, even though it's set in 2154 and there's some incredible things in it. So yeah, I'm babbling on now. I hope you enjoyed this review. Thank you very much for watching it, and I'll see you all again very, very soon. Goodbye.